Mm. That's on. Yeah. 1 second. Okay, not working, but that's okay. I thought it's okay. Exactly. So, welcome. This gorgeous smiling hearts. Wow. Welcome to our Sacred Sunday spiritual service. Such a joy whenever we get to have this beautiful gathering and with our special guests. Sacred, galactic, ancient, Magdalene, Rose, everything sister. Yeah, such an honor to have you be with us. Your sacred energy and your gifts that you share with us. And all of you that have joined us, and all of you that are on live stream today, we're very grateful as the Great Spirit really is behind this. Great Spirit blesses us to gather so that we can really share from the overflowing joy of our hearts, even though if we haven't slept much, even though we're still adjusting to the 11:11 gateway and the stargate, yet still it doesn't take away from the true joy we feel to serve and stand in this altar of presence and share that in which is guided to us to bring forth for all of us. So we're very grateful to all of you as you just relax back and enjoy what is going to be expressed today. And
thank you for celebrating your Sunday with us. We're always happy we can gather as a group of hearts, because we know in this time the more we connect in our hearts, the more love and light that we shine, the more that we can blast open this beautiful energy that's before us. So give yourself extra thanks and love for just being here, for supporting your journey, your love, your life, because it is a gift that we get to hold this with all of you, with our eyes open, our eyes shut today.
And it's always interesting change. We don't always do very well with change. You see, the sitting is a little bit different today. The altar does not want to be moved. We really ask. It just doesn't want. It wants to stay here. I feel till we complete the ancient sacred breath of the whale. So it's remaining there. And so, but you can feel the change in energy. Oh, this is strange. Even for us standing here, that's strange. But we'll welcome change. Change is inevitable, and it is really the gratitude in the change that welcome us. And Michael and I are especially very grateful as today is the dawn of 4 years ago that we met. The Great Spirit brought us together. The dawn, Eve, correct.
Okay.
Dawn and Eve. We met tomorrow, technically tomorrow.
We'll celebrate the dawn tomorrow as we celebrate the Eve.
There we go. So it's more special for us, and thank you for being in this energy with us, which is a celebration that we're here, and how blessed we are we get to share with you. Okay, my love, thank you. So, and Michael, may I give this to you as you like? Yes, that would be the best. Thank you, my love. You can see probably here would be better. So, Gateway month of November. It's the entire month you're walking through a gateway. And this gateway is what you are able to see within yourself. And of course, we just came through 11:11, which the number 11, where you have, and then 11 we put next to each other, you have 3 literally gateways that you're walking into. And so there's a lot happening in this place. And within this place, it is really the Holy Trinity. It is the Divine Mother, Divine Father that is calling in. And it is also that triple flame, the flame of your heart that is being really called from your mighty I am presence to come into its alignment so that it can go into its action, an action through the science of, particularly, say if you're calling the action of the violet flame, so that it is a living, alchemized, scientific action. But it does require the calling it in. So we can't just say, okay, here's a violet flame, let's bring it around us. It doesn't work that way, although the mainstream spirituality likes to kind of put it that way. They don't kind of miss the awareness of the science of its alchemy. So we, in our template of this physical expression and these four bodies, these like more heavier, denser vibrations, which is in this form, there's a lot that comes within here that is makes it more heavier in terms of being attached to this dimensional plane. And sometimes we're going around and we're forgetting the fullness of the full expression of our shadowless eternal flame. So, of course, many of us still are working with this duality where if there's dark, there's light. If there's light, there's dark. If I'm, shining my light, dark is going to be like coming towards me. All of this stuff we hear. But when you come to the eternal self-lit flame from the grace of my mighty I am presence, it is eternal. There is no shadow. There is no dark. It's not like it's whole in the purest vibration and the purest of its light. And we can quite experience it. Every now and then we get a little glimpse of it and we feel that euphoric ecstasy, and kind of like when we see an owl, like the way, a white fluffy owl or something, or a goat, like you get like a little, that's between Maria and Ligia and I, like we get like, and exactly. But that ecstasy, that jumping ecstasy, because it takes you from this plane that's heavier to suddenly much lighter, and you can experience the euphoricness from the inner child experience. The inner child experience is not being childish, but the inner child experience is so detached from any outcome other than just fully being present without being held and bound to anything that it is interacting with. And so a lot of times we forget, and sometimes we do get also frustrated at the children because they don't care. They go from one to another, destroy this one, destroy that one, destroy, but it doesn't matter because they know creation energy constantly being in the vibration. Why I'm sharing this? Because sometimes we are not fully embraced by this eternal flame, not fully showered by the eternal flame, not fully present in this selfless, but all encompassing, shadowless, purified flame. So, what happens is that we get caught up a lot in our karmic actions that has been playing out from lifetime and lifetime, and then we meet it again in this incarnation. We clear things, that we meet it again. We clear things, we meet it again, right? It's like that cycle. Like, darn it, I have just dealt with this. Why is it surfacing again? It takes a while for the clearing from different planes of consciousness. And the different planes of consciousness is bringing all the presence back to the present now, so that you can come to the fullness of now. And the fullness of now cannot be experienced until you can also welcome this presence that we sometimes forget their presence because they're not the nicest packaging, right? They don't have all the ribbons and flowers. maybe unicorns on there or stars. They kind of look crappy, but they are yet present, and sometimes the greatest presence. And one of the other things is we want to be able to move from this place, which is more of a mental form, into the goal, the alchemized state. But we can't jump, we can't alchemize it right away, because there needs to be the action. And the action, thank God, as the Ascended Masters' teaching have always brought to us, particularly with Saint Germain, is the action of the violet flame that truly frees us and truly liberates us. So today I felt called to go take us into a couple of things to assist us in this particular month, particularly because we're going to be going into Thanksgiving next week, and we do need to embrace the Thanksgiving, and the gratitude of the energy of this gateway. And Ascension is a gratitude attitude. Without gratitude attitude, you cannot ascend to your higher state of being. So having said that, we're going to first take care of a couple of things. First, let us call in the tube of light. Some of you have been hearing how powerful that is. When we call in the mighty I am presence, the tube of light in that decree, we're calling the full force of that presence to stream through and for us to be inside of it. So I'm going to go ahead and say the tube of light. Those of you that have memorized it, feel free to say it with me if you have a no problem. And we'll do the seal 3 times. We'll do that first, then I'll take you to another place. Okay, so uncross your legs. And you're comfortable sitting, sit. If you feel like standing, stand. Whatever you like is right for you. So I ask you to please close your eyes and bring your awareness first to where you are sitting or standing, to Mother Earth underneath you, her crystalline diamond heart all the way underneath you, beholding you. Bring your conscious awareness all the way up to your Holy Christ itself. And from there, draw all your attention all the way up to the center of your mighty I am presence. Through its heart, visualize the crystalline tube of light that descends and completely encloses you and all around you, all the way down, covering all your 4 bodies. And this is the light stream from the electronic body of the mighty I am that descends down. The highest force field sheet of protection of light descends all the way down to earth. And I ask you to visualize this 3 to 6 feet all around you in a cylinder shape. You're completely covered in the crystalline tube of white light. And around you is the violet flame. Above you, below you, front of you, behind you. All in your bodies, in you and through you. And breathe that in and breathe it out. Almighty I am. Let's start with first. In the name of my beloved mighty I am presence, I call forth this beautiful tube of light decree. Almighty I am, true self within. Alpha and Omega, or heaven descend, and fill my being, my auric field with a mighty, brilliant, white oval chi. Into my field blaze violet fire, freeing flame of lightning power, transmuting all dross of human creation, freeing my soul from all false separation. I am now one with my I am source, merging with the all powerful force, connecting me with all beings in kind, loving oneness in all mankind. Tube of light, strengthen my being, violet fire blazing, singing, protect, defend, and lift my soul. Mighty I am presence, I am whole. Let God be, let God's will crystallize now. You can repeat. Let God be, let God's will crystallize now. Let God be, let God's will crystallize now. Let God be, let God's will crystallize now. Take a deep breath in and breathe it in. Now, while you're there, I want you to go ahead and feel into what I am going to say with the action of the violet flame. And I want you to visualize the violet flame all around you completely, all around all your bodies, all around your family members, all around your pets, all around Earth. Just visualize it. Feel it, breathe in the violetness into you, breathe it out. I'm going to be saying the first part, the next part you repeat after. This is the invocation and the decree for the violet fire. In the name of my beloved, mighty I am presence God, I am in me and my very own beloved Holy Christ self-presence. By the power and authority of my immortal, victorious, threefold flame, blazing upon the altar of my heart, I call to beloved Alpha and Omega in the great central sun, beloved Helios and Vesta in the sun of our solar system, beloved Saint Germain and Lady Persia, beloved Mahatohan, beloved rulers of the violet planet, beloved Archangel Zachiel and Holy Amethyst, beloved mighty Elohim, Arcturus and Victoria, beloved Sunat Kumara, Lady Master Venus, and the 7 holy Kumaras, beloved Jesus and Mother Mary, beloved Kuan Yin, the Lord of Karma, and the hierarchs of the elements of earth, fire, water, and air, and Akasha, to blaze the violet transmuting flame through my entire consciousness, being and world. Expand the flame to include all mankind and elemental life. To this end, I decree, repeat after me, I am the violet fire, God's all-consuming love.
I am the violet fire, God's all-consuming love.
I am the violet fire descending from above.
I am the violet fire descending from above.
I am the violet fire so crystalline and bright.
I am the violet fire so crystalline and bright.
I am the violet fire transmuting through and through.
I am the violet fire transmuting through and through.
I am the violet fire releasing freedom's might.
I am the violet fire releasing freedom's might.
I am the violet fire making all things new.
I am the violet fire making all things new.
I am the violet fire of mist and flame supreme.
I am the violet fire of mist and flame supreme.
I am the violet fire restoring heaven's dream.
I am the violet fire restoring heaven's dream.
I am the violet fire, a mighty whirling flame.
I am the violet fire, a mighty roaring flame.
I am the violet fire ascending once again.
I am the violet fire ascending once again.
I am the violet fire transmuting through and through.
I am the violet fire transmuting through and through.
I am the violet fire freeing me and you.
I am the violet fire freeing me and you.
We accept this prayer here now in its full power throughout the whole planet. to bless all souls of light and transmit all areas of darkness back into the light. Mighty I am in me, I am in thee, thyself in me, thy victory is mine, that hopes divine. God sees all in pure, sublime, sublime. Mighty I am, mighty I am, mighty I am. Breathe that in and breathe it out. Thank you. Now, I'm going to have you do one more thing before our guest speakers speaks. Underneath you, there is a little heart thing. I want you to grab that, please. It's a heart of I'm grateful. So what I'm going to have you do in this now, 3 things you're grateful for. I want you to just feel into 3 things you're grateful for. Put it in your heart and then stand up. The person next to you, I want you to just turn around to that person. Say those 3 things that you feel grateful for. Say to that person. Come on. Gratitude. Say gratitude. Yes, go ahead. Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it. Say the 3 things.
I'm grateful for
Grateful for my
Perfect. If you said the 3 things, pick another person. We're going to make it go to another person. Say
I don't
3
get to hear what she's
Well, no. Just say it to one person, then switch. Then switch.
I'm grateful for
Okay, so say it to one person you're grateful, then switch.
okay.
Then switch. That's okay. Just it's gonna be gratitude is gonna pass along. Switch.
Hey.
Hello.
Just say the 3 things you're grateful to. Look at the other person. See it in the eye. Perfect. The 3 things that's in your heart, you see. Switch, tell to another person now. Switch. Another person. Yeah. Same. Okay, switch. Another person. Switch. Another person. Find another person sitting
Can I come to you? Or can I go to your side? Yeah. Go to your side.
We're switching. One more time. Switch another person. I just want you to say what you're grateful for to another person. Maria, Cristina, switch. One more person. Just 3 things to one person, switch to another one.
This year, I'm grateful for this group.
Thank you. Gratitude. You can go back now. Thank you so much, everybody. Sweet. So, you each have a crystal. This is a white agate. White aventurine. So I want you to hold this as this continues, and we will be finishing up with this very special decree that ties into this and that. How do you feel?
Beautiful.
Wonderful. Isn't it amazing? The second you say grateful, your energy changes right away. So, with that gratitude, we welcome our beautiful sacred sister Ligia, our wonderful speaker. Will we help you with that? Come see where you are. Just You are a good breaker, just don't give too much back.
Yeah, no.
No,
You know? Yeah, because it's, yeah. And I will be, okay, you good? I'm coming back.
You wanna-
Well, I'm Ligia for the ones who don't know me. I am extremely grateful for the opportunity of being here with my loved ones and with the people online. And I want to share something that happened to me last week. It was the day of 11, no, it was the 12th. I was listening to an interview on Facebook, and this beautiful man that I recently met online was reciting one of his poetries, and it triggered something really incredible in me. A memory when I was 16, 17 years old, and I experienced a massive amount of shame because I was rejected by a boy in that time. And the pain I felt in that experience was so hard that I started experiencing those feelings, those emotions in my heart. And I started crying so deeply. And I immediately knew it was healing that was coming up, because this was surfacing that I have completely forgotten about. And the compassion I felt for my younger self was so immense that I started feeling I started thinking about my two daughters. One is 16 and the other one is 21, and the pain that they have felt in their experiences. And all I wanted to do was hug myself and nurture myself. And it was so special. So I wanted to bring this in this space because I wanted to plant the seed of how much compassion you guys apply to your own self. Because sometimes we are so concentrated in holding space for others that we forget about our own compassion. Or on the contrary, sometimes we are so focused on our process and our healing and our story that we forget to offer compassion to others. So in this time of revolution, revelation, and freedom, I want us as pillars of light to anchor the frequency of compassion towards whoever is asleep, whoever is awake. It doesn't matter. They're just souls living a story. So on 11/11, I was meditating, and this incredible thing happened. I was taken into this place, and I was told that this is the meditation that I need to do here today. So funny enough, we were all together in the upper realms because I saw Fidel, I saw Lisa, I saw Mariam, Honey, and Michael, and I saw other faces that I couldn't recognize. Oh, I get goosebumps. And even though we already did it in the upper realms, we have to anchor it in form here on Gaia. So I want you to close your eyes, because I'm gonna take you to meet the dragons of light. And I want you to take a deep breath. And visualize. We're gonna take 3 consecutive deep breaths, and we're going to visualize 3 golden spheres, one bigger than the other, being formed around each of us. So we're gonna take the first breath. Now the second sphere. And the third one. And now we're going to go into the temple of our hearts. Okay. We're going to go into the temple of our hearts. And I want you to visualize the most sacred and most beautiful temple. And you're going to walk up the stairs until you meet and see a giant golden lotus flower with 144 petals of divine love. When you're in front of this lotus flower, she recognizes you. She is sentient and starts opening all the 144 petals. I want you to step into the center of this lotus flower and visualize a golden emerald ray swirling up from your feet all around until it reaches your head. Now I want you to see a giant golden pearl that is in front of you. That is your sacred space of your heart. Is sentient, is breathing and pulsating at the same rhythm as your heart. And I want you to go inside of this golden pearl. There's so much bright light inside. And you are now in your light, crystalline diamond body, shining all around. It's so brilliant, so shining. In one corner of this pearl, there is a beautiful door. The door of the deep knowing. I want you to open that door and step out into the universe within your heart. And I want you to see that on both sides are your brothers and sisters here right now, next to you, stepping out of their own pearls. So we go and travel together into the sun, the gateway of Solaris. And we pass all together through this gateway into a beautiful valley with the most incredible iridescent colors of light. Flowers that you've never seen before. Light purple and aquamarine sky where the sun shines really bright. So we keep walking towards this mountain, huge, that is in front of us. And there are some steps that we need to climb. 144 steps. When we reach the top of the mountain, we see an immense, beautiful, liquid plasma waterfall. We stepped into the water and go underneath the waterfall. We enter into a crystalline cave, shining with the most incredible colors, iridescent rainbow plasma that you have ever seen. You can feel the love, the sacredness, the holiness in this place. And one by one, the dragons of light start revealing themselves to you. They're different colors, and they all start beaming from their hearts the most incredible love that you have ever felt. We gather in the center of the cave and hold our hands, forming a circle. And we start seeing that each one of us is a bright pillar of light. And from our hearts, we start emanating Christ consciousness frequency into the center of this circle, forming a central pillar with the most bright and shining light. All the dragons in the cave start surrounding us and forming their own circle behind us. And we call Mother Gaia to come into this sacred center of the circle. Where we are blasting full power the most incredible love and energy of unity, peace, and compassion towards every human soul, every sentient being, and all the kingdoms, the plant kingdom, the elementals, the mineral kingdom. We start seeing every heart, sentient and human, illuminating with this light. You see light all around. I want you to visualize how this new earth looks for you and feel it in your heart and emanate this consciousness and frequency into the center of Gaia, beaming out into every heart, every sentient being, into the oceans, the trees, the earth, mountains, rivers, the air. Now the dragon steps in and they start emanating a holy breath of fire into Mother Gaia, into every heart, purging and clearing any lower thought forms, any density, any separation, and opening up the space for what we are sending here today. We honor Gaia and we thank her for all the love, the protection, and for everything that she gives us. And as part of our mission, we continue to be present in assisting her into this process of ascension. We bow to each other and appreciate this sacred moment in this brotherhood and sisterhood of divine love. We turn around and bow to each dragon that assists us here today. And start walking back, going underneath the liquid plasma waterfall. Walking into this beautiful valley, feeling the fresh air and looking at the beautiful flowers. We travel again into the gateway of the sun, back into our universe. And we each enter into our own individual pearl, making sure that we close the door of the deep knowing behind us. And we imprint all of this healing, all of this sacred energy into our own divine pearl. Step out and come into our lotus flower and meet the golden and emerald ray swirling around us. And we come down through the steps of the sacred temple of the heart. And start coming back into our bodies. Moving our toes, our fingers, our hands. I am deeply honored to have gone into this sacred journey with you all. When you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you.
So much.
I love you.
Love you.
I honor you. And I thank you. Oh.
Thank you, Ligia. That was magical. Very grounding. Exactly what I could use coming into this moment right now. But what a journey we're on. I wish each of our journeys could be as sacred as this each and every day. But look what journey is happening right in front of us. Look what's happening out there. Isn't it kind of crazy, chaotic, and would you ever imagine you chose to incarnate during this moment? Whatever's happening, the chaos, the election, the vaccines, all these things that are happening out there, could you possibly imagine you chose to come in this moment? And what I've recognized is this journey that all of us are on is really leading us back to one place. You know what that place is? It's sitting on your lap or underneath your chair. It's back into the heart, back into love, back into what our divinity is. Isn't it interesting how distracted we can be? Even this morning, I woke up tired, exhausted, and had no possibility that could think I could stand in front of all because I was like, honey, I'm exhausted. I can't move, my headache. And I just sat there and I was like, what am I going to do? And you know what was funny about all that? Guess where all those thoughts, all that energy was coming from? Right? So I kept thinking more and more. And this mind was like, you're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to have the energy. What are you going to talk about? Am I going to be able to keep my eyes open? Am I really going to be able to do this? The mind, keep thinking. And over these 4 years, honey has reminded me, it's not the mind. It's the journey from here to the heart. And as much as my mind kept telling me all these things that I couldn't do about myself, I realized within my heart, I started to shift from those thoughts to feelings. So what did I do? First, I thought about all of you guys and gals. And you start to feel the love start to expand. Then I started to place a beautiful rose quartz onto my heart. I was like, okay, this mind is telling me something. This intruder is trying to direct me somewhere else. But yet I know the trueness of my power is right here in my heart. So the more I kept visualizing my heart's love to expand, the more I started to feel this power, like I can do this. I can stand in front of you today. I am able to move forward because I was shifting the power and attention from this mind, these old beliefs, these old conditions, these limitations, and then I started to move that directly into my heart. Honey came through, she's like, here, say this decree. I said the decree, it was amazing, thank you. But I could still feel my body. So the more I started to just go deeper into my heart, the more I started to feel there was this doorway. And then I thought, what would happen if we were to take this mind and place it here? What would happen if we were to take this heart and place it here, where we could live from, where we could act from, where we could create from, where we could decide? Imagine that. If our heart was our empress or emperor, and everything we did, we came directly from the heart. Living in love through the action of our most powerful organ within ourselves. How would that feel? What would that look like? Aren't we all positioned right now to shine the light of love through our heart? Minus what this thing says. Trump, Biden, Republican, Democrat, black, white, all of that is out there. Duality, right? But what's here? It's love. And what happens when we come together in love? Isn't there magic? Isn't there this feeling that all of a sudden we feel connected? And so I feel today it's so important to remember that this doorway, this veil, this heart is here to fully bring forth our greatest creation of light, our greatest creation of love. Tuesday nights, for those that have gathered, we bring our light of love through our hearts and we shine it outward. Just in this sacred, beautiful, amazing journey, that light of love is here for all of us to tap into and to let that be our reality. And take nothing offense from the reality out there. That's the reality out there. We can just observe it, watch it, but not be so attached to it and feel the magic of what's already within here. I feel that magic when we can utilize and create that from the depth of our hearts, then we are able to go beyond anything we could possibly dream of. And so today, I would like to do what I did while I was lying on the bed. And I was just placing my hands on my heart. And I was giving the opportunity to see what awaits for us right here. So go ahead and close your eyes. Place your hands directly over your heart. And just take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just allowing yourself to feel that sacred breath in. And that sacred breath out. And as you're breathing, I would like you to imagine your beautiful sacred heart. And with this sacred heart, in one hand, you have this golden key that is inserted there to open your sacred heart. Watch, visualize, and sense your heart opening. And within this heart lies this sacred flame. Feel, sense, and see this beautiful flame expand in your heart, activating the love within. Breathing that in and breathing that out. And imagine that sacred flame is expanding in your chest, releasing all the pressures, the worries, the stress and anxiety around you. Seeing that flame expand within your torso, within your legs and arms, as if this beautiful golden light flame is expanding all around you with love, with light. And as this flame blazes, feel this lift, this ascension, this rise of your spirit. Feel this joy, this compassion, and this happiness that is now flaming through your heart. Lifting you higher through the clouds, through the stars, and into the universe, raising you directly into the great central sun and into the golden light of love. Feeling that magnificence merging within you, the creation within you, the light that shines and allows your heart to fully illuminate of the divinity that is you, of the great eternal nature that is you, and the great freedom, sovereign being that is you. Feel that expand. Within you. Remembering that you are loved, You are supported. And you are held by the source of that light that shines within you from your sacred heart to the source of all. Breathing that in and breathing that out. Allowing yourself to feel the divinity of love that is you. Allowing yourself to bring your attention to your breath. As you slowly come back through the universe, slowly coming back to this world, slowly coming back to this sacred country. As you slowly come back to this sacred sanctuary into your body, as you breathe in and breathe out, breathing in and breathing out. And when you're ready, you can move your fingers and hands. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I truly believe the doorway through our divinity is through our heart. And the more that we can be that love, shine that love, live that love through gratitude, through compassion, through the light, and through just letting go and surrendering the judgment, the distractions, and just being here, just being in our heart, and allowing this to lead us through every step, and we are able to navigate through all that we're moving through right now. To thank each and every one of you, to give yourself that credit that you're doing it, that you're moving through it, because we are lighthouses, we are portals, we are energy that are here to help transform all of the darkness, all the density that's before us. And all we have to do is just keep shining the love and light from our heart. That's it. So thank you guys for shining your light in each moment, in each day, as much as you possibly can, because we're doing this together in this beautiful shift.
Thank you, my God.
So, thank you, Ligia, and thank you. This is wonderful. Thank you, all of us. We have beautiful pearls. And thank you. Yeah. So, you have the crystal, the white, every tree. That really represents that white purity flame. The heart is pure. It doesn't know anything else but to love and be thankful, be grateful, and express it continuously for no other purpose than being itself. That's it. It just wants to love because that's all it knows what to do. The heart is not our feelings. The heart is not the emotion. The heart is a true sentient being that comes from such a magnificent radiance that we can't even fathom. So I want you to hold this crystal and your gratefulness, because I want you to really tune into this gratefulness with this. And next several days, as we go through Thanksgiving, and as we go through the Christmas holiday, this wonderful window is very, very special. We're reaching also the powerful winter solstice. We'll be seeing each other for this SSSS after the solstice. What is important is that the frequencies of what we just went through amplifies and amplifies and amplifies. It's not coming down. So you either stay in gratitude and love, or you don't. You're going to get kicked out. So this crystal, I would like for you to carry with you every day and keep coming to gratitude. Every day, hold it and put in more gratitude to it. Find any reason to be grateful. The minute you get upset or something, grab the crystal and say what you're grateful for instead. So with that, I have a wonderful, beautiful decree from the sacred flames. And this is the Song of Thanksgiving. It's so beautiful. I do happen to say this in the November because it's just so powerful and appropriate. So just open your arms, open your heart, receive. It is really, it is to be thankful and grateful. My beloved, I am present. Grateful am I now for thee. Flooding forth life's perfect essence, setting all earth now free. Let us see thyself now clearly. Oh, send now the human realm. Sorry, I can't see. I have to grab my hold on, stay right there. I'm just gonna grab my glasses. I can't read.
Keep on that vibration. Keep feeling it.
Hold it right there.
So grateful for glasses.
Keep feeling the love.
This is what happened. 8 hours of painting yesterday. I really haven't. I am grateful to my not sunglasses, eyeglasses. I'm grateful. Okay, we're gonna start it again. Ready? Okay. Okay, here we go. Breathe that in. Songs of Thanksgiving from the Mighty I Am Presence. And this is all of us really embracing our Mighty I Am Presence. My beloved I Am Presence, grateful am I now for thee. Flooding forth life's perfect essence, setting all the earth now free. Let us see thyself now clearly. Oh, and now the human veil. Bless the masters we love dearly. By their love, God does prevail. Thank you for the air we're breathing. Thanks for earth and sea and sky. Thank you for the many blessings men so thoughtlessly pass by. Thank you for a heart that's beating. Thanks for home and comforts too. Thanks for perfect sight and hearing. All through love that flows from you. Thank you for the blessed sunshine, filling our worlds with cheer. Thank you for the elementals and the friends we hold so dear. Thank you for love's great forgiveness. Thanks for loving mercy too. Thanks for God's great gift of healing. Oh, thanks for all you do. Bless America the free. Lift her people out of bondage. Raise their consciousness to thee and hold them in the heart of freedom. Seal them in his violet flame. Purify their homes and families through the love of Saint Germain. My beloved, I am present. Grateful am I now to thee. Take my body, mind, and spirit. Take the heart and soul of me. Make me thy perfect chalice, messenger of love and peace. By the light of God, give us ascension, sweet release. Mighty I am, mighty I am, mighty I am. If you like, you can say, mighty I am, mighty I am, mighty I am. Let's go a little bit more. Mighty I am, mighty I am, mighty I am. Mighty I am, mighty I am, mighty I am. Mighty I am, mighty I am, mighty I am. Mighty I am, mighty I am, mighty I am.
Thank you, honey. That was
Oh, I love that one.
beautiful.
So good. So, as we close our Sunday circle, may you carry that beautiful white Evan tree with you. Enjoy her. We have the big one. Her name is Laporia on the side. Make sure you say hi to her.
Place your hands on her.
Place
before
on
you
her
leave.
bless. Yeah. And we're very, very grateful for this time. We're very grateful to the dragon beings of light. They're so incredible. It is truly a gift to be interacting with them, to meet them, to welcome them into our lives. And thank you for your sacred creations. Ligia with I mean, they're just incredible. The art, the creations, and we feel so blessed to have their presence here with us today.
And before you leave, make sure you check out her beautiful creations. They're magnificent in the dragons. And it's amazing that the dragon energy here is really to assist us in higher dimensions. They work directly with the angels. Miriam was very much about the dragons, and we feel very connected to them. So it couldn't be more. Everyone knows. I just remember Miriam when she did her dragon workshop, and she brought the magic of the dragons in. That how much they're connected to us, and they're in such higher dimensions that they work directly with Mother Earth. So thank you for bringing that to us, and honey, thank you for bringing the gratitude, the I am gratefulness, because I really feel gratitude is one of the biggest gifts that we can utilize every day. And the thing I love most about gratitude is try to judge something when you're grateful for it. You can't. Gratitude diffuses all judgment. Even the things you don't like, be grateful for. Even say, I'm grateful for my shame, or I'm grateful for my guilt. I'm grateful for the things that gratitude helps diffuse judgment, and it keeps expanding our hearts. And sometimes the hardest thing is to be grateful for the things we don't like most or we don't accept. But we still have to shine our light toward it, because that too is
And the gratitude as again an ascension attitude comes from the holy flame of your divine essence that is completely whole, that is completely perfect, that is completely luminous, that is completely all inclusive, that nothing, it needs nothing ever on its outside. And it is self-fed. So when we bring this presence back in and we breathe it in, and the white purity flame allows you to connect back to that place. May you connect to that place over your next several days and weeks to come till we wrap up this truly holy year. Truly, truly holy year. Holy Master Year.
Holy shizzle.
Holy Master Year. So with that, let us grab our hands as we close this circle. So this is going to be kind of interesting.
Hands can be
We're
across
very
the-
grateful for also the change today.
You guys can stand up if
kinda
you want.
Threw us around a little bit, but we welcome the change.
Whenever you're
And
ready.
those grateful, by the way, those are one day I came home and Michael had cut up had written all these I'm gratefuls, and he had put it all the way from coming the doorway. He had made a heart-shaped thing, grateful. And behind it is all messages for me. So don't read the back messages. They're all what he was grateful for.
They're
They're
nothing too
precious.
crazy.
But it was so wonderful. Like I just wanted to, I'd never experienced anything like that. And how wonderful it is that we can just express without holding back gratitude to each other. You know, just for the pure purpose and not waiting for anyone. Often we're waiting for someone to express our gratitude, but there's nothing that holds us back from expressing it to its fullness, because it only brings you back to the state of the truth of what you are, which comes from that ecstatic, grateful place. It doesn't see anything outside of that realm of true perfection. And I feel some of us that, perhaps are recovering OCDs, but there's that, we love perfection, we love excellence. But part of it's because we recognize that frequency. It's just magnificent. And that's what we want to breathe in. We're drawn to that frequency.
And one of the major things that we decided 2 years ago was the past, the kindness, the respect, the generosity, all the beautiful things that we share, the messages. This is probably one of the easiest, fastest ways to pay that forward, to share that forward, of just being thankful to anyone that you meet, even if it's a stranger, saying, I'm thankful, I'm grateful. You go to people, loved ones, family ones, and just take that moment to say, thank you. Thank you, I'm grateful for. Or even if you're in a challenging situation and you have to speak to someone in a term that like, there's a conversation I feel a little iffy, start out with gratitude. Watch what happens and see how the energy all of a sudden flows through, because you're like, this is easier now, because all the emotions of the pain, hurt, everything that you're feeling, if you just start with, I'm so grateful to you, and then share from your heart, watch what happens. Gratitude is such a power that I feel the more we use it, the more it gives us that ability to connect deeper, even with the tough things in life. So thank you for bringing this gratitude hearts up, because I feel like there's our heart opening so everyone can express it and share that with everyone, anyone, animals, trees, dogs, puppies, owls, cats, all the creatures out there.
More of it. So as we hold our hands and we close this circle, I'd like to just have us go around personally. Just what is in your heart in this moment you're grateful for. Mine is I'm just so grateful this energy, this frequency is here in our place, and really blessing Michael and I also as we celebrate our 4-year anniversary in this incarnation. I'm very, very grateful to all of you that are here with us in this celebration. Thank you.
I am grateful in these 4 years, the love that has expanded through all the eyes, smiles, hearts, and beautiful spirits that have come through these doors so that we can share our love with you, because as much as we are goofy, childlike, and silly and roll in the park, we express that love in the gratitude that we get to celebrate it with all of you. Yeah. So thank you.
I'm grateful to be here with all of you in this space and have you two guide us, and you, I don't know your name.
Yeah.
But thank you. I really like that. Yeah, what you did, that was awesome. Yeah, to see you guys daily.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to have to piggyback on that because I was going to say I'm so grateful for you two taking the time and the preparation and the energy to hold this space. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, where to begin? I feel very grateful for the joy that I am experiencing at the moment and the bonds, the sacred bonds. And well, the list would be very long, but let's just say that I am just basking in this joy and gratitude at the moment that I feel here with all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should I start my list? Yeah, on top of my list, it's peace. I feel so much peaceful. So I'm really grateful for this radiating peace and silence that I have no words to express. Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So I'm just so grateful for my life to be here now. I'm glad I chose this crazy time. Thank you for being my guide. All of you.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful for this group and just this family of love, and I'm so glad to have you helping us with that and guiding us. And I'm able to come here and unwind today and just feel my heart. And that meditation was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And have so much gratitude.
Yeah.
I just love you all.
Thank you.
I'm grateful for this. Today is a special day for us because it's 9 months when we came to each other's lives. And I'm grateful for the support and connection.
Thank you.
I'm grateful for all the new levels of awareness and all the new levels of light that are coming in and being anchored. Thank you to you guys, all you guys. Thank you for this beautiful relationship. Thank you for Brandon and all his growth.
So nice. Thank you.
Oh, that's okay. My son has to. Today marks the 3rd week since my dad died, and it was really hard this morning. Because it's just so much to take care of, and I'm really feeling overwhelmed. And I'm grateful for the reminder to start these very challenging conversations with my sister, who I have to do these things with gratitude, because I'm very angry at her right now. And I'm gonna start these conversations with gratitude right now.
Nice.
Thank you, Michael, for that reminder.
I give you another crystal to give to her too.
Both of you. We got a whole bag.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Wow, I'm super incredibly grateful for Honey and Michael giving me this sacred opportunity to get out of my comfort zone and face my fears and just share it from my heart what's the love in it. And I'm really grateful for the embodiment of my higher self more and more, and for the consciousness that I hold right now in these trying times. And I am also grateful for my soul tribe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am so grateful for this spiritual community. I'm the luckiest one because I'm only about 15 minutes away from here. So this has been very life-changing for me. And every time I get caught up on what's going on in the world, there's a meditation group or there's a SSSS or whatever. And it really lifts me up. I'm very grateful for it. Thank you. Thank you.
It is a blessing we have each other. It is a gift as a soul family. We chose to find each other again. And all of you, we cannot wait to hear what you are sharing.
Grateful for all of you people.
It is truly a blessing, and it is a frequency where we come to in remembrance that no matter what is going on the outside, when we come and hold each other's hands, we just sit in that place of the heart, we come into the same place. We come back to God. And that's it. That's it. We are extension of God's presence. It's not outside of us. We are that as well. And that's what we're remembering. So we get to meet each other in that place with so much respect, so much integrity, so much reverence. And that is what Michael and I are devoted to. Just constantly devoted to that presence. That is this presence, also embodied. And the joy of sharing it with each other. With no outcome attached. Just meet each other back in that place again and again and again and again. Be lifted and be reminded, be held, and feel the true abundance of God's grace, that mercy's flame, that is just pure compassion and love. Wow.
For you're loved, and we are loved. And there's no division or separation when we're together. It's all an illusion out there, but in here, we're connected because we see each other in love. And we will always hold each other in that love. So share that love in these beautiful times.
And move forward with it. Pass it along. Whatever you receive today, continue to pass it around. And we're so grateful to you. And we thank you. And we celebrate with you where we're going to be together tomorrow. I'll send some pictures because I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I won't tell you right now. It doesn't involve animals. So that's all I wanted.
Wild animals.
Whatever, that's all I wanted.
Lots of pictures.
The journey will continue. Just stay tuned to your favorite channel. I may not be ahead, but she's always 2 steps. So, you know.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
I would say it's safe.
So much
Adventures.
love, all of you. Thank you so much. Drink a lot of water. Have an amazing Thanksgiving with your families. We'll be with you.
Thank you, dear hearts, for everyone that joined today. We're very grateful that all of you joined us and shared your beautiful gratitude and love and hearts. Thank you.
Yes. And thank you for change today with our sacred altar remaining there. We'll continue the lesson. And thank you to the sweaty palms.
Thank you to the sweaty palms.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
you're so And I would love to have one group picture with our sacred guest. Let me just do this. Love you. Thank you so much. Oh, Fiorella, love you. We'll listen. We watch everything. Bye, sweeties.